Hey everybody, so I wasn't going to film today. I put on my story this morning on Instagram that I was meant to go and film, but then it started raining, so all got called off. Whereas now, the sun's come out, and there's some lovely blue holes in the sky, so I think I'm going to go shoot the next video. I'm going to head to Vauxhall because I want to shoot the food exchange. If you don't know what the food exchange is, nor do I. It's just a really cool building. Every time I get the train from Waterloo out, I have to go through Vauxhall, and you can see this huge food exchange building. And it just looks so good, and I've wanted to photograph it for so long. Today is perfect, so let's go. So yeah, the food exchange is this cool architectural building I put on the screen now. It's 3 stories, but apparently it's where food entrepreneurs can go to get together and discuss food. And yeah, in some sort of like safe space hub. I don't really understand it, but the building's really cool. And every time I get a train from Waterloo, I leave Waterloo, go through Vauxhall, and you can see this awesome building, and I've just wanted to photograph it for so long. And finally, after about 10 days, the weather is relatively okay. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. The clouds have come over again. I thought I was going to get lucky. There's a tiny little bit of blue in the clouds now, which I'll just show you. Can you see that? Probably not, but here is loads of clouds, but here we've got a little bit of blue. So, with that, oh, hang on, let me put you back down again. So with that, I want to take this picture before that blue goes. So let's get set up. And to all the people out there who hates this tripod, I love this tripod. To all the comments out there, I see you, I understand as well. It is a little bit wobbly. It looks amazing. I love the chrome on it. It's like a vintage pyramid tripod. But I do get that it's not the most practical, considering the weight of my camera. So if you do have any tripod suggestions, you know, I'm not made of money. Please put any of your tripod suggestions in the comments. I've got my eye on a National Geographic one, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let me know, because I am in the market for a new tripod, absolutely. Because this won't last forever, and it's not ideal. Let's shoot this photo. So the composition I actually want is on top of the rail bridge, which is highly dangerous and probably illegal, so I can't get up there. So unfortunately I've got to get to ground level. The problem with ground level is the trucks that I want to actually get in the shot are actually blocking the front of the building, which it's not the end of the world, but it's just not exactly what I want. I'd rather be sort of elevated at some point, or elevated somehow, so I can sort of shoot down, not necessarily isometric, but sort of shoot down into it, so you get the bottom of the building and the trucks in. You can't always have what you want, and this is part of the problem with being a photographer is, you know, sometimes you just got to make do with what you've got. All right, so what I'm going to use is a circular polarizer, and what that's going to do is take out the glare in the white clouds so I can keep that definition, and it's also going to keep that nice blue tone in the sky. You can pick these up quite cheap on Amazon. I would recommend spending a bit more money if you can, especially if you've got expensive lenses, because there's no point in spending thousands of pounds on an expensive lens and then putting cheap glass over the top of it like a cheap polarizer. But if it's all you can afford right now, some of the cheap ones still definitely do the job. But I think it's with a view to then buy something more expensive. But anyway, let's take this photograph. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way this has turned out. I love the composition on it. I think I could have avoided a few distractions. So that lamppost in the middle, I could have moved to the right, and then the lamppost then would have been on the left side of the building. Had I done that though, then maybe I would have lost a bit of the car park where those vans are lined up at the back, and I really like the way that looks. I do think that I should come back on another day when I do have a different sky. I would prefer more blue in the sky, less clouds. So maybe if I return in the summertime, get the sun in front of the building, and maybe we can get some nice warm glow in those windows instead of that cool blue tone that we've got right now. Overall, I really like it. I also love all the sort of homogeneous vans and trucks that are in there. They're all slightly different branded, but they still kind of all look the same. You can imagine maybe on a busy day, trucks leaving and coming in and out of that car park all the time, nodding and saying hi to each other as they're passing by. I just love that. But yeah, overall, really pleased with it. Really happy with the way it's turned out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. That'd be great. But yeah, I'm very happy. Let's see if we can change positions and actually get a different composition here. I'm going to go into the car park itself. Ideally, I'd love a front-on shot, but as you can see, there's all trucks in the way. So I think a front-on shot is probably impossible. Yeah, a front-on shot's definitely impossible. Let's see if we can get something around the corner here. If not, I mean, I'm pleased with the shot I've got, don't get me wrong. You've seen it, I haven't seen it yet, but from what I saw in the camera, I actually quite like it. It's not perfect, but it's quite similar to what I had in mind. So this shot, this composition here, that's not too bad. I wonder if I can set up inside this truck. Let's have a look. All right, let's pop you down. I'm going to put you inside a truck. Second composition. The sun is directly behind the building, so it's beaming straight down the lens into the sensor. So yeah, not really what I wanted, but whatever. Loads of glare on this floor, but this is a great opportunity to show you what a circular polarizer can do. So if you look at the floor right now, it's really full of glare where it's a bit wet, and also the sun directly behind the building. But if you just turn it, see how it's gradually taking that glare out of the floor. And then if you turn it too far, it comes back again. So the sweet spot is here. Now this is sort of extreme circumstances. So yeah, that's the benefit of a circular polarizer. But yeah, this second shot, it's not going to work. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's done for this location. I'm not going to get anything better in these conditions. So I think I'll come back in probably another video and get this shot again, but with a completely different sky. I want pretty much majority of blue sky with some clouds in it, and I'd rather have the sun in front of the building and not directly behind it where I'm shooting. So I miscalculated that. Probably why you should do your research first. I know there's apps out there that will tell you where the sun's going to be in accordance to what time of day it is. So I need to get myself one of those. But yeah, that's a shame. But I still got the shot I wanted. It's still a good shot. So I'm pleased with that, and lessons learned again. But I hope you learned something anyway today, at least, even if it's just about a circular polarizer. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. And yeah, that's me done. I'm going to get out of this person's truck now. See you later.